So today we are celebrating the look of the classic lizard farmer. Don't be distracted by videos. Don't be distracted by Facebook videos. Don't be distracted. Oh! Okay, enough. I want one. So, we have something to talk about. A little secret I've been holding from some people in either one degree or another. In 7 days from today, I will be going my way down to Mexico. I'll be having a surgery, and it will be a vertical gastric sleeve. Kind of what that is, essentially, is where they take your stomach and then they pump it up with something, I'm not sure exactly what, and then they cut out 80% of it. Essentially, this surgery is meant to help lose weight. I need to lose weight. Yes, I'm having it done in Mexico. I've had lots of people come to me and be like, girl, they are gonna steal your liver. No, trust me, I've done the research, we're good. Like, I had other people and members of my family who also went and had this surgery done. Let's see, so next, I did notes. Something I've kind of noticed since I've started this, letting like certain people know in my life, is that people have given me two reactions. One of which is like, oh, you don't even look like you need the surgery. Hello? What? Have you seen all of this? I don't want it anymore. A girl needs it. Yeah. So that's one. The other one is like, people will also say things like, well, how much did you pay for it? It's not even really like, you know, the fact that they're, I mean, yeah, people are curious because maybe they want to have it or whatever, but there's some tones that have been like said to me, or some ways that it's been said to me in a certain tone that it's like, almost like, oh, well, you have money for that? I was nice to my credit score and paid for it with credit. So no, I didn't pay for it up front. In fact, I didn't pay anything up front. Paying for it monthly, like $300. So like, I'm, you know, cutting back on what I'm spending to pay for this surgery. Now, I'm not just having the surgery because like I don't feel comfortable in my body. Like, honestly, I do. I'm okay with this size. Like, it's not huge. I recognize that. But, you know, when I go to the doctor and they're like, cut down on your salt, cut down on your fats, like, because you're gonna get diabetes or because you're gonna get this or that. Like, I'm tired of hearing that when I go to the doctor for a cold. Like, the cold has something to do with my weight. No, nothing to do with that. And I almost feel like that's almost just like a cop out for the doctors. Also, see, that's the chia seeds. Ugh. So last month I jumped on the scale just to see, because I actually, like, my scale was broke. I don't know how it broke. Maybe I was too fat to stand on it, and it was just like, you're hurting me. No, anyway, so I got on the scale. I was weighing 255. I am 5'10" and a very like large stature. I got on the scale this morning and I weighed 245. I don't know where the 10 pounds went. I mean, it's probably playing hide and seek, and eventually I'll find it and like throw it back on my body. The diet really consists of no sugar, no dairy, like no fruits and no processed foods. And that's simply just to shrink your liver. I started my diet yesterday. First thing in the morning I had was 3 eggs and with spinach. I put spinach in there too. And I had a protein shake, which consisted of, it was a Premier protein and it was the vanilla type. And I put that in the blender with ice, with strawberries, a little bit of sugar-free raspberry syrup. And I tell you what, like, those things are freaking amazing. The other thing I added was chia seeds. Let me talk about chia seeds for a moment. So, like, they absorb water, essentially. The seeds look like little itty-bitty strawberry seeds. You can't taste them, really. Like, there's a little bit of a crunch, but not bad when you add it to something. I added it to my protein shake. Like, normally, if I just had that shake without the seeds in it, I would still be hungry and, like, wanting to eat more. But, like, I was having a hard time just eating, like, the shake. I got 2 of them down and I'm allowed 3 yesterday. So like with the chia seeds though, one thing that you can expect when using them is that you will have gas. So yesterday, most of the day, I was burping all day long. Blah, 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 blah. I sound like a man. Went from that to it started coming out the other end yesterday night. And it was like I was bending over and I was farting and not realizing that I was going to fart. Very strange feeling. I've never had that happen before. Luckily, I'm staying home pretty much all this week until my surgery date. I don't want to be in Walmart like bent over and be like, ugh. Anyway, yeah, I was very like surprised at the sounds that were coming out of my body. Also, on top of like the eggs and protein shake, so in the evening time or in the lunchtime, I also had taco salad that I made. It's kind of a recipe I came up with myself. So salsa is something that you can have on your diet as long as you're like reading the ingredients and making sure that it doesn't have anything else in it other than just like the tomatoes and like onions and stuff. But you are totally allowed that on the diet. So I made up a bunch of meat and I put a taco seasoning with it, and that's totally fine too. And then I just put it on top of a bed of lettuce with some olives and mushrooms and some tomatoes, and oh my gosh, it's like heaven. Anyway, so yeah, that definitely helps with that. Wrapping it all up, I will be trying to do as many videos as I can along the way. Obviously, like within the first week, I might be down, and so I won't be able to do as many like these, more formal videos, but I will try my best to. I'll also try and add like how I'm doing along my weight scale and all that jazz as we go along, and kind of how I'm feeling and all the different obstacles that I'm going through. I obviously don't know what obstacles I'm really going to face past next week, but as they come up, I will definitely let you guys know and let you know how I try and conquer them. Peace.